Hurricane Sandy. Brienne was busy working on a crossword puzzle when the lights went off. Outside, the light rain had turned into heavy rain, and the few people that she noticed running home an hour ago were long gone. Brian's family lived in downtown Manhattan, a neighborhood covered completely in red. They were on their way to Brian's uncle's home, which was located in the green zone. There, they would wait out the storm and hopefully return to their home the next day. The storm had been called Hurricane Sandy, and the weather forecaster said that the majority of Manhattan would remain without electricity for at least a few days. A week later, Brienne and her family returned home. Brian's father suggested that they drive out to some of them to see the wreckage and find out how they could help. The two drove down to Far Rockaway, Queens, one of the worst affected areas, and Brienne took pictures along the way. Through her lens, she saw homes torn apart as if they were made of paper. She climbed across beams of wood that had been ripped from walls. She talked to families who were standing in shock near the bay. Her father helped gather anything that could be saved for those who lost their homes, and they distributed sandwiches and drinks to the children who were playing in the wreckage. On their way back to Manhattan, Brienne combed through her camera's memory to view the pictures she took. "How about we do a fundraiser for these families?" she asked her dad. A month later, Brienne walked through the door of a local bookstore near her home to be greeted by her photographs hanging on the walls. All the proceeds would go to the victims of the hurricane to help with the cost of rebuilding their homes. Brienne tried to keep count of the number of guests who walked through the doors, but she soon lost count. At the end of the night, Brienne and her family were exhausted. Brienne walked around the room, taking down each picture with care. Brienne thought the stuffed animal might be the last thing of the girls that remained after the hurricane. As she looked at the picture, she thought about how she couldn't wait to return to the neighborhood, and she hoped that she could find this girl again.